Hello everyone, and welcome back to our Shiny Hunt for Lugia and playthrough of Soul Silver. So today, where'd the stylus go? Literally, I'm already looking for the stylus I just had about 4 seconds ago, and now it is missing. Great. This is why. This is why I struggle with things. Because again, it's a literal skill issue. I'll just use a mechanical pencil. I can use that. Hello there, Hoodhaw Balloons, Tower Defense 6. Hello there, Coco James. How you doing? Hello there, Crab of the West. Alright, so today we are actually going to be going and getting our final member of the team. Because with our defeat of the last... Actually, wait, no, we can't actually go looking for it yet. So we have to wait till 8 p.m. for that thing to start being looked for. So, last time we defeated the Mahogany Town Gym Leader, Price. And now we need to go to Goldenrod City because now Goldenrod City is under attack by Team Rocket, and the Rocket Radio Tower, well, the radio tower has been taken over by Team Rocket. So we are going to go be the heroes we are, save the world, and take down Team Rocket and all of those absolute Giga Clowns. But it's going to be great. Once again, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe for more. And I love how everything just absolutely looks perfectly fine here, even though Team Rocket has taken over everything. There we go. Yeah, see, like, we just gotta come over here. There you go. Team Rocket, take over sound. I love this music. Like, there's not many things... You may not now. There are not many things I will praise about Team Rocket, but one of them I will say is I do like this music. You're not allowed to come through if you're very cool black uniform like Team Rocket. Well, how about we just kick your teams? We kick your team's butt into next year. Let's. You know, we need to switch train not to. We need to start switch training not to. Yes, let's get going. Let's go. So we have to go get the outfit, which only remains temporarily. But let's go. We gotta switch train the Natu. Down we go. Also, yeah, for those wondering what the little, like, pixel thin thing is, that's just... There we go. Yeah, how's everyone doing tonight? Lemon. Mudkip. Hope you're doing well, Mudkip. Okay. Get a Spinrack. Spinrack, I believe, is a heart... Yeah, Spinrack, I think, is a Heart Gold exclusive. So we actually can't get a Spinrack. That is a strictly exclusive of Heart Gold. Wow, hello there, Jared. How do you do, Jared? Yeah, we actually can't get a Spinrack. Yeah, if we end up doing another Let's Play series for Heart Gold, Soul Silver, I think I actually might use a Spinrack on my team. Because, again, my brother beat Pyramid King Brandon with an Ariados. So, I now need to one-up my brother with the usage of an Ariados. Maybe EBL we use an Ariados at some point. Maybe. Because yeah, that's a pretty cool move. If he's drawing the foolish with one of those things. Right, our rival's name is Sly Guy. I forgot about that. Oh, we don't even fight Sly Guy, Boomer Man, here. We do not battle him, we just fight the Grunt. So I guess you could say it's grunt work. Doot, doot. Yeah, we need to start training this thing, because Natu is low leveled. But yeah, we may end up reaching the Lugia today. Because what we need to do is we need... I have both Heart Gold. I have Heart Gold and Soul Silver. I have both of them. Kick. Oh my gosh, it does no damage. Yeah. This is the thing about this is that this is gonna take a while, and the main reason why is of course we got flinched. Is I'm using stuff that I normally don't use. Then play Heart Gold for Spin. Fine. I can't. Heart Gold has like Mudkip. The stuff on Heart Gold is the stuff that has all of the Pokemon that I need to basically trade over here so I can shiny hunt the Lugia. So I have a Thunder Wave user on there. I have a number of things on that game that I need for basically transferring over to here later. Hello there, Rosie. How do you do? Because I don't want to use the Master Ball on the Lugia. The Master Ball is a weapon of last resort when it comes to Lugia. If we need to, we will use it. But if not, I want to try and get a different Pokeball. Hey, Mudkip. Yeah. How you doing, Rosie? Doing good. Doing fun. Fun. You're strong. Yes, I know we're strong. We're good. Did I ask? I know you did not ask. But next time we do a thing, we will use Spinnerack. Next time is the Spinnerack. But also, you just asked now. You just asked right then. Yeah, now... Yeah, I want to try and get... Hello there, Kage. Hello there, Cynical Cyan. I know you can get the amulet coin around now. Yes, the amulet coin... Yes, you get the amulet coin around this point of the game. So... I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try and get through as few of these SOS Spinnerack on stream. Yes, okay, we will do an SOS Shiny Hunt Spinnerack stream. Yeah. So you use Screech, then you immediately just use that. It does nothing. But yeah, as I've done, again, if you guys haven't done so already, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more. It's been a while, and I'm doing quite well today. Doing good in general. Rock throw. I'm gonna use Feint Attack because I don't want it missing, because I don't want to risk it. But now the special defense falls down, that's fine. That's fine. But we're doing fine. Everything is good. What's that to do this week? Sounds good. Sounds good, Mudkip. I'll actually need to see whether or not Spinnerack is a day or night spawn when it comes to Sun and Moon, because I remember it actually is a daytime dependent one. It was a pain to catch. Nice. Yeah, that's why, see, my shiny Metagross that I got, I didn't even have to, like, hunt for it, because I was just breeding eggs for a competitive one, and then I found the shiny, as in, like, the egg hatched shiny with the nature I was looking for. It's very day spawn, okay. If it's in Ultra Moon, then I can do that. Yeah, if that's a day spawn, I can do that. All right. So what we are looking for is we are trying to get through. We're trying to get through as few battles as possible with battling, because I want to go and grab the amulet coin and then fight all these guys, get as much money as possible. I know you have, like, I think you have just all coughing. I think Buddy's entire team is just a string of coughing. The night spawn in UMUS on Route 1. Really? I thought it was... Okay. Okay, that's gonna make things a little awkward. Then I guess that could be our Tuesday shiny hunt, then. That could just be what we hunt on Tuesday, then, because we have to do that during the day, and day is night when it comes to Ultra Moon. Hello there, Oma. How do you do? Yes, it is Betrayal. Let's go kick his butt. I'm pretty sure he has a team of, what, 5 coughing and a wheezing, I think is what this guy's team is. I know it's bad. Yep, 5 coughing and a wheezing. But again, it's Team Rocket. What do you expect from them? They're all bad. They all have skill issues. And also, I have no moves on this thing that actually... You know what? Do we use Entei here? Do we just, like, sweep with Entei? 7 p.m. breakfast burrito. Fun. But yeah, I wonder if... I hope today is the day we actually finally manage to get... Of course we got poisoned, of course. You always alter the DS time if you want. I don't do time alterations. Sort of a personal mental tick. It's a mental tick. Look, I could have done that so I can get the last member theme, which is the last member of the team is Nagius. Wait. Isn't there like the other world where you can go to in Ultra Moon and that's the opposite hours? I do have the reverse world. I just remembered the reverse world right before you said that. Again, like one thing I will give Team Rocket, they do have a bopping theme for their battles. Okay, this might be a little bit. This might be a little bit of a mistake. Actually, wait, what am I doing? No, I just use freaking Farfetch'd as sack fodder, because Farfetch'd is literally here as HM Fly. So we have this thing. I'm glad I didn't send in Natu. I'm glad I didn't send Natu in. And then explosion happened. I'm writing that down as a clip at some point. That's freaking great. Again, glad I didn't send the thing in. Fun. It's in explosion. Alright, Entei grew a level. Nice. Entei grew a level by literal detonation of concussive force. Flip. Nato. Yeah, I need to get some experience points and everything. Go Lantern. Maybe you Nala on your team by DW. Why do I need a... Because we are trying to switch train Natu. The design is very human. Not bad for a human. In order to alter the time of the opposition. Yeah, I actually didn't know you needed Solgaleo or Lunala. What is it? Literally the second time something uses Sludge for the first time and auto poisons. What are the odds of Sludge actually poisoning? Is it a 30% chance? Yes, I'm actually using Xatu! Yes! I am using stuff that is kind of not normally great for this playthrough, because I've used all the good stuff already, and I like using stuff that I haven't used before. So I kind of want to use stuff that I haven't used before. I do find its cry very amusing. Okay, let's see. Sludge... Pokemon move. What are the odds of Sludge poisoning? There is no way it's like a 30% chance. Hello there, Blob. Delete. Oh, getting raided. Nice. The Thunder Pals. Wait, who is this? Oh, hello, Thunder Pals. Welcome in. Welcome in, Twisted J. Welcome in, Iceberg Mike. Pleasant Lemon. Nope, this is not a randomizer. This is actual on console handheld Soul Silver. One of the mods go grab Thunder Palace Link plays. I'm doing very well. Should I use Water Tauros and Cryogonal Crocodile? Oh, Water Tauros and Cryogonal, Krokorok or Tocodile, and Salazzle and Krokorok. I'd say if you're going for an anger point strategy, I would use either Water Tauros or Fire Tauros, because both of them, if I recall, get anger point, and you want that resistance to Frost Breath. I've been here. Oh, sorry, I'm unobservant. I don't think I ever saw Natu during the main game. See, the way you get Natu is convoluted. You need to get Surf, and then you go back into the Union Cave. Go to, I think you have to describe Iceberg Mike. Go to a very specific part of it at the northwest corner of it. There's another staircase. You go down that staircase. Can one of the mods go grab Thunder Pal's Link plays? I don't think anyone did. Hello there, Murphy. Philip Murphy. Welcome in. So you go to the northwest part of the cave, the Union Cave. You go down the stairs. There's a surf pathway. You surf up, and then you go along the upper pathway, and there's two pathways, one you need strength for, the other you don't need strength for. You go along the one you don't need strength for, it'll come out at the ruins of Elf, and there's a patch of grass there. And in that patch of grass, in the ruins of Elf, that is where you find Natu. It is the only place in the game you find not to. It's weird and it's convoluted. Yeah, it's weird. But also the reason I am using Natu is one of my friends is a big fan of Xatu, and I was like, you know what? I want to use a Xatu. Oh, 40%. Oh, no, it's a 30% chance. Okay, so it's a 30% chance of poisoning. That's what Sludge has. You later patrols and they're coughing. Okay, so the reason why I was checking what the odds of this thing poisoning are is I switched in Entei, immediately got hit by Sludge, and it got poisoned immediately. I switched in Lantern into the other thing, and immediately it got poisoned. It was like, what are the odds of this other thing getting poisoned? And apparently the odds of getting poisoned are 30. Apparently, in Gen 1, apparently it was 40 odds of getting poisoned. Can you... Dunsparce? Dunsparce is a 1% encounter in the Dark Cave. I think it's a 1% encounter. It's not an easy thing to find. See, I would use Dunsparce, but I also actually want to win. Also, we used Dunsparce in the Kaiju lock. You know what? So for those who don't know, actually, what did you stream today, Thunder Pals? If you don't mind my asking what the stream was. For those who don't know, I'm a big fan of Godzilla, and I did an entire Godzilla themed, like Godzilla and Kaiju themed Nuzlocke, and Dunsparce was allowed for that, and Dunsparce was on the team, but sadly Dunsparce died. Heart Gold Soul Silver is now hard to find if you don't own the game. Yeah, well, the reason why Heart Gold and Soul Silver are very hard to find is that the game to emulate is one of the trickiest games to emulate, because that's actually a fail-safe in the game, where it will just, like, shut down and not allow you to progress if it is not a legitimate copy of the game, and so it's difficult to emulate it. So it drives up the want of the actual physical copies, and, I mean, also, it's an old school Pokemon game, well, old school as in, you know, DS original era Pokemon game. So they naturally have just a high mark. It's the same thing as Black and White and Black and White 2. Because, like, I bought my own copy of White 2 at Christmas as, like, a Christmas present to myself. To get White 2 was $161. Just White 2. And I owned Black 2 because that was a gift from a friend of mine for my birthday, and I owned Black and White prior. Oh wait, you're already evolving? Actually, let's see what. Okay, so this is the thing that I do with most Pokemon games is I actually check what the learn sets of the Pokemon are, because a lot of Pokemon learn very good moves very early if you do not evolve them, and I know for TM Psychic, you only get that in Kanto, which is well after you beat the story. So if this thing learns Psychic early, I want to actually hold back it from evolving. Let's see. Confuse a Wish. Oh my gosh, your moves are awful. You don't learn Psychic until level 47. Okay, 47. When does Xatu learn it? Future Sight. Not until 59? Oh my gosh. Do you get no psychic moves? Okay. I am not evolving this thing. I am not evolving this thing right now. I am going to keep it as a Natu, teach it Nightshade. We get it. I haven't played Black and White too. I'd start with Black and White. The main reason for starting with Black and White is Black and White 2 are sequels. So the story of Black and White 2 is a continuation of the base games. You can play without knowing it, but you can play Black and White 2 without having played Black and White, but it is a much more complete picture if you play Black and White first, as there is a little bit of like context that you will be missing. And it's about the poison better away. So I want to play Black and White too. But yeah, I mean, I would get all of them. Like, I would say ideally get all of the games, because Black and White I'm a big Unova fan. For those who don't know, you know, I love those games. I almost actually stepped into the line of sight. I love the Gen 5 games. You will find very few people who are as big of Gen 1, not Gen 1. You will find very few people who are as big of Gen 5 fans as I am, and I basically can't sing the praise high enough of the games. How much do they cost, anyways? You're really not gonna want to know the price on them, Jade. Like, I bought White 2 recently. 100 and 161. And the base versions I think go for a lot more. So it's gonna be a pretty penny. One example is the start down of Black and White being, yeah, like the games are Black and White and Black and White are actually very, very different games. A lot of the early areas of Black and White are actually post game in Black and White 2, which is one thing that I will say, even as someone who does love Black and White 2, I don't like that the fossils in Unova are post-game locked. Because I love Caracosta and I love Archeops. They are fantastic and I freaking love them. And them being post-game locked it did make me rearrange a few of my plans. Because I used Archeops in my main story playthrough of my Black Let's Play. My Black and White Let's Play. And I put on Haxorus into my Black and White 2 Let's Play, switching around my Archeops and Haxorus placements. Not right. Do I do tell you a tip? What is it? I know I can go get the EXP share with the red scale. I just forgot to go do that before we actually came here, and I probably think I should go do that right now. Because now that we are going to be getting the amulet coin soon, switch training is going to be a little less practical. But also, in a few minutes, we will have the last member of our team be applicable to us. So, Mr. Pokemon's house, right? He's right. No, I think it's faster if I just go here. I think it's faster if I just go this way. Yeah, going Black and White. I mean, I love Black and White. Like, I love the Unova games. We are going to be doing 40, 480 seems to be good. 440. That, I don't know if those are legitimate copies. If it is that cheap, it could be it's just the boxes, or they're fake copies. I found something on all 4 games for $8 in free shipping. Make sure it's not only the boxes. Because there's a lot of things on eBay where it's like, you know, Black and White 2, and it's just the boxes, no game. And for a price like that, that is a little bit sus. That is more than a little bit sus. Most of you like, it's so cheap. I'm viewing the images and they seem so far genuine. Jade, send me a link to it. I'll give it a look. Because I remember I had to look a lot when it came for me buying my White 2 version. So, I mean, I generally have to look a little bit closer than that, but I'll give that a look. Because truly, I hope you actually did find one that is genuine. Like, best case scenario, the guy doesn't know what he's selling. Like, best case scenario, the guy found it, like, found the games in his attic or something, doesn't know what it's worth, and is just selling it online. Hey, Sanders! How you doing? How do you do, Sanders? But nice as fucking, this sounds like a good website. How you doing, Sanders? Hello there, Mega EV7, how do you do? But yeah, like, I love the Unova games. As much as I hope for... Black and White 2? Black and White? Yeah, I don't think those... I'm not sure those are genuine copies. Let me go grab my games. So I have my cartridges right here, and those cartridges look a little bit different. Yeah. Those are not genuine cartridges. See, Jade. Look at the... See how it's boxy? See how the cartridge is boxy? Actually, I probably just put it in my palm of my hand like this. Corners are relatively sharp. They're not rounded. As well as that's a very, very gray plastic on the actual cartridge, as well as the indentations. Those do look fake. Get back to Superior Trace Stream. Either way, I eat them. Do not eat them! Hang out with the dorg. Oh, good. Good doggo. Good doggo. Yeah, I'm doing. How's that we're doing? 100 DS is all I need it. Ooh, what DS? Is it the black and white DS? I will trade you the thing for the XP share. But yeah, those cartridges, I don't think those are real. Or if they are, there may be PAL versions, which those will not be able to be used with your DS. Because for those who don't know, DS games, there was a time where you couldn't actually use the DS games unless... Yes, I do have real copies. The copy of my black version, which is the one that I showed, is actually the black version that I got on my birthday. The year these games came out. My birthday was about a month after the games released. So that is a copy I have had for over a decade. Which is why I specifically showed that one. Switch. Let's lead with Sudowoodo, because I need Sudowoodo to get some experience. There we go. Meta, give me your copy, please. No. As much as I want everyone to experience the glory of Unova, I cannot part with my copies. They have my old teams on them. I can't part with them. I want to grind some more Kirby. Corb. Very, very Kirb. What is it? Is the game audio always that low? Was the menu game audio always that low? Okay, I think the audio might be a little bit screwed up. One sec. No, I guess not. I guess not. The thing is, it would take a long time to actually transfer everything. Because also, I still need those games for a lot of things. Pokemon Day, I have Gold and Silver, Gold and... I don't think they're going to have those, Murphy. I don't think there is going to be too much in the way of new games for Pokemon. Like, I mean, that's at least my hope. You know, as much as I would love to see like a Johto, a remake of Unova, I don't think we're going to be getting them. I hope we don't get them soon, because the community, I think, needs a little bit of a chill out. Give you corn at least. All right, yes, our rival's name. Our rival's name is Sly Guy. Manager McElroy, the Beth Bean. So I think... Okay, no, the audio is fine. Okay, the audio is fine. So we are a little bit under-leveled for this, then. Okay. Alright. I only want 2 games with Pokemon Day, Ranger and Rumble. I don't think a Ranger remake is ever going to happen. One of the main reasons for that is just the nature of the way Pokemon Ranger was. Ranger was a game that used the DS as the touchscreen. You can't really map the stylus circle making onto the Switch in a way that would actually be fun. Like, if you had to basically swing your arm like this, you know, for Pokemon Ranger games, it would kill the enjoyment. You know, it would... You know, I would like to see Ranger games, but I think that there's a lot of impracticality. Because also, holding your Switch and making the circles on it with the touchscreen, the DS was much smaller, more compact. What I mean is, even if you have Ranger, you know, the Pokemon Ranger is the making the circles. You know, you can't really take that out and change the way that Ranger is, and it wouldn't be Ranger at that point, is kind of the thing. You can't really have a different way of the controls being and have it still be Pokemon Ranger. I'm literally insane from the Magnetar missions. The Joy-Con, move the stylus or the joystick. But then you wouldn't be able to get the same level of controller precision. You know, how would you be able to control the placement of the stylus on the screen? You know, if you just have, like, the stylus, like, rotating that, the issue with that is you wouldn't be able to control where on the screen it is or how wide or small the circles are, which is, again, one of the reasons why you needed the stylus. You can't really map out something like the stylus's controls onto something like the Joy-Con's joysticks. You would need to basically physically move the Joy-Cons yourselves. Mirror missions. I mean, I would like to see Mystery Dungeon Sky remakes. That is something I think is plausible. And the reason I think that is plausible but not possible is, I think it's possible, maybe not plausible, is they made Red and Blue. They made Red and Blue Rescue Team with Mystery Dungeon DX. And Nintendo and Game Freak is aware the community does actually want those games. So Chunsoft would actually be, like, probably listening for that. So I think, I hope that's what we get as opposed to, like, a new mainline game. Just let me to hold us off for next year. You know, next Nintendo system comes out, and we go from there. That's my hope. We'll get some not too experienced points. Not to. What do you... You have Levitate. I know you have Levitate. We'll go Skyscare. But yeah, it wouldn't really be possible to map Ranger's control schemes onto the Switch unless they specifically add a new peripheral that is literally just a touchscreen. But even then, one of the issues with that is, like, using the touchscreen for for Pokemon Ranger, just destroyed touchscreens. Like, my red Super Mario Bros. 25th Anniversary Edition DSi XL. Like, a significant portion of that screen is just dead because of how aggressively Pokemon Ranger just rips apart touchscreens. From, like, how, like, forced we need to be, it just basically kills the sensors. You know, love the game, but it's something that would... And the Switch is a lot more delicate than the DS. The DS was built to be rugged. Like, the DS, old school DS, was built to survive 10, basically 3.5-foot drops consecutively and still work. Like, the amount of suffering that the DS was, like, forced to go through. The thing is, then they would need to release a special peripheral just for a single game. Which they don't really do. You know, when things like that start being required, that's when, you know, a game becomes a lot less possible. Is where you need a specific singular attachment that will drive up the cost of the game itself. And will make people not really want to get the game if you need to get some special peripheral just for it. That's one of the issues that actually happened with some of the Wii games that needed the Wii Motion Plus accessory. You needed to buy this additional accessory in order to play these games. So it's not just a $60 game, it's a $60 game plus maybe like a $40, $50, $60 additional special controller, which, you know, at that point you're paying, what, $120, you know, before tax for a new game. Which, that's not something that everyone's gonna really find appealing. And the touchscreen nowadays are so sensitive to you themselves. Yes. Yeah, the other thing is, the touchscreen for the Switch is not nearly as robust as the touchscreen for the DS, because the touchscreen for the DS was designed to handle constant, you know, abuse and hits, you know, from, you know, kids tapping on it with the stylus, and, you know, more, it was designed to deal with basically more blunt force. The touchscreen on the Switch is not designed for that. It's really designed for, you know, at most, punching in, like, a code for, you know, like, you're typing in a link code for Pokemon stuff, or you're typing in names on a keypad, that's the show-up keypad. You don't really play games with the touchscreen. It's for, like, side menu things. Oh, there you go, my headphones was a little bit twisted, that's why. Yeah, it's... There we go. There we go. Okay, yeah, so my headphones were a little bit twisted in the thing, that's what it was. Yeah, it's... The... What it would require kind of doesn't really... The hardware and the software kind of just does not really exist for a game like that to happen, which is unfortunate. I love those games. You know, I love the Ranger games. But it's unlikely that we would get, you know, another game in that... Oop, wait. Wait, die. Oh, no, that's fine. No, that's not it. Okay. Hello, Floorhead. Can one of the mods go grab Ash's link, please? Hello there, Floorhead. Alright. Yeah, we have a battle against right here. Alright. Yeah, it's like, I'd love to see a Ranger game. I'd love to see those Ranger remakes. But I don't think they're realistically going to happen. Hello, Team Rocket Runs. Oh, look! It's a giant pile of crap! Literally all of Kanto! Hello there, Forehead. Thank you. You came in at the perfect time, Ash. Perfect time. How the freak... Well, then again, it's a Sudowoodo. Sudowoodo has, like, negative speed. Good, didn't miss. So now he just feint attack, and then I think we take this thing down. Unless we crit. And we crit it! Nice. Hey, Ash, how am I spoon-fed if I keep not winning things? How am I spoon-fed if I keep not winning? You have no means of actually attacking. We'll go to Skysker. I still need to get a metal coat for this thing. Which I can farm metal coats. Goodbye. Okay, Phil Murray, have a nice day. I'm sweating, Magler, tone trackers. I still haven't done all that stuff. I still have yet to truly 100% everything in that game. Maybe someday. Maybe someday we will. I mean, I love the Kirby games. They're absolutely top tier. Kirby, top tier games. Would recommend. If you're looking for a Kirby game, recommend starting with Triple Deluxe. Triple Deluxe is also a great game. But recommend starting with Return to Dreamland Deluxe. Great game. Yes, Scyther as Technician. I think it is I think it also be an Adamant Technician with Scyther. Adamant Scyther with Technician. Blah. Words are hard. Or at least an attack boosting Scyther. And the thing is, I could tell that it was a Technician Scyther because when I was doing the bug catching contest for it, I had the Pokemon Showdown damage calculator open, and I ran. Was it Wing Attack? Like whatever move it used, I ran. Or I think it was False Swipe. I ran False Swipe with and without Technician at a 0 physical attack IV Scyther against my Cyndaquil into the calculator, and it spat out the only way it hit that damage number was if it was a Technician Scyther. So it is the correct Scyther. Okay, no, yeah, no, it's technical. Okay, so it's plus defense nature. You know, it is a Technician Scyther. Metronome only run when. Don't know if and when we're gonna do a metronome only run. Maybe someday. I know you have a smoke. I know this is a smoke ball or something. Oh, full heal. Oh, the smoke ball is the other area of this place. I'm gonna try to avoid all of the NPCs because I would like to get... the amulet coin and then fight all of these ass clowns. Because I want all of the money. Because I need all of the money so I can get the Pokeballs. Because money in this game is actually very limited. Because you can't rematch trainers en masse. The only way to actually do that would be like a Pokeathlon Dome and sell the stuff at the Pokeathlon Dome. But that's not nearly as effective as it could be. Skyskirp. Skyther, save everything. And then I'm going to trade eventually my Scyther back. Actually, yes. I'll probably off-screen farm this game for a metal coat on the Magnemite, and then trade over the thing of all of my Scyther next time we stream this. Hopefully we get to Lugia then, and then we can just start the Lugia shiny hunt. And I'm going to time that. I am going to time the Lugia shiny hunt, because I want to know, was it faster to shiny hunt Lugia than it was to shiny hunt Ho-Oh and Dynamax Adventures? And again, if we get the shiny Lugia first encounter, I am eating my shoe. I will eat my shoe if we get that Lugia first encounter. Ooh, Razor Wind. No, that move is entirely useless. No more Helix. Neither. I prefer the cover and the plume fossil. Hello, Viking Warrior. Ghost Pepper on stream. No. Do we... I think that there is... Okay, so we get item. Ultra Ball. Oh, fun. Ultra Ball. Save the game. Habitually saver of games. Habitual game saver. I'm not eating a Ghost Pepper on stream. Okay. Again, I want to save as many of these encounters as I can. Because Amulet Coin, more money. More money, less problem, is the goal. Sneakity sneak, sneak, sneak. Sneaking by like we're Solid Snake. And there we go. Here's the Amulet Coin. There we go. We can't open that door yet. That we need to go get the radio guy for. But we already found the thing I need. Doubles all money when held by the lead Pokemon. We can now start balling. Which also means we start getting all the experience points in the world that we need. Alright, buddy, let's go kick all of Team Rocket's butts. Let's kick all of these clowns. Because again, this is money that can easily be missed. It's easily missable permanent money. Maybe I should actually finally teach you Dig. Does Entei learn Dig? Or does Entei learn Earthquake? So I remember one of them learns one of them doesn't learn it. Entei learns Set. Sarah B. Gen 4. Because if it does learn Earthquake and not Dig, I will give Dig to Sudowoodo. But if it only learns Earthquake, I'll teach Earthquake to Sudowoodo, and I'll teach Dig to Entei. Entei, Gen 5, learn Set. Oh my gosh, it moves. Your learn Set's garbage, Entei. Your learn Set is absolutely garbage. Dig. Only Dig. Okay, so Earthquake is going to Sudowoodo then. Okay. How the freak do you learn Iron Tail? You don't even have a tail, Entei. Yeah, Earthquake I know is in Victory Road. That's why I was looking like right now just to double check and make sure. Because I knew we are not getting that for a long time. Even because Earthquake is probably my like 8th favorite move in the entire series. What if Sudowoodo gets an evolution? I don't think Sudowoodo is ever going to get an evolution. Hello there, Raymond. How do you do? Yeah, Sudowoodo, I think, is just going to forever remain... Maybe a regional variant for Sudowoodo is what I could see happening. But as for an evolution, I don't quite think that's going to be in the cards. I don't show any mercy to my enemies, especially not brats. Well, how about we kick your ass? Because you're just a Team Rocket stooge. Excadrill with Earthquake, go brr. Well, the thing is, you never even need to teach Excadrill Earthquake by TM. It learns it by level up. But again, a classic top tier Gen 5 Pokemon, Excadrill. Like, I had to go up against a draft league in an Excadrill. No, I had to go up against an Excadrill in a draft league that I was doing. Well, am doing right now. Week 5 UNPL. Week 5? Was it week 5 or week 4? No. Yes, week 4. Week 4 UNPL is the guy that had the Excadrill on his team. He didn't bring the Excadrill against me, which is surprising because he literally has Tyranitar and Excadrill on his team. But that was a glorious fight. Like, you will not be disappointed if you go and watch that battle. And like, I mean, I love Excadrill. We're gonna make a video at some point that is like my top 15 favorite Gen 5 Pokemon. Excadrill, I think, is probably within like the top 3 of them. Which, considering there's a lot of like, I love a lot of the Gen 5 Pokemon. I mean, it doesn't narrow down everything. It's like, again, there's so many I love, which is literally a 10th of the region. Because like 155 Pokemon was added in Unova, 156. I liked your video when you used the Shiny Ball and this morning. Oh, thank you! Yes, that is week 6 of the UNPL. So, week 4 is the one that you're looking for, which I recommend going and watch the entire UNPL playlist, because it's a whole great series. Rock Throw is 50, Rock Tomb is also 50. Ew, I mean, I can get, at least Mimic is bad, there's no reason to keep Mimic. Maybe I do have Energy Tail. I mean, Primeape can learn Iron Tail. And it doesn't have a tail. Yeah, I've just given up asking questions at this point when it comes to Pokemon stuff. It's just, there's no questions. No questions, head empty, only nonsense, which is just all of Pokemon. Blast it! We're not letting the Natu evolve. It is not to evolve. But yeah, Rod, I think you will enjoy the rest of the UNPL battle series. Because, trust me, I had week 6's battle, week 7's battle yesterday. That's not one you're going to want to miss. The funny thing is, week 8 for the UNPL is against one of the 3 people I have been doing match prep with. So, basically, the person I am going to be battling this week, but the video that's going to go up in 2 weeks, is the person that helps me prepare for matches. So, he is someone that knows the in and outs of my team a bit better than I do. So, a little awkward. So I'm going up against that, and it's a little awkward. But it's gonna be great. Why did Pokemon shine like legendaries in Scarlet Violet? Would have made more play. The reason why is because, well, a lot of the larger shiny hunters are basically reducing shiny hunts to just odds and numbers. You know, it's the way Game Freak sees it is players aren't looking at legendary Pokemon as an individual Pokemon that they can appreciate and, like, you know, like on its own merits. They see people are continuing to look at legendaries, especially shiny Pokemon, as just a number of encounters, number of hours to get, and it is just forever rotting in their PC and just doing nothing. And the thing is, they're not entirely wrong. That there is this tendency within the community to, you know, advertise, you know, hardest ever shiny hunt. You know, full odds back into this game, hardest shiny legendary to hunt, and, you know, all these other giant superlative titles that you'll go on for the blankest legendary hunt. And when that is happening to a very high degree, you can see why Game Freak is seeing people are basically just reducing legendaries, and especially shiny legendaries, to just a string of numbers, and then they are just sitting forever in their PC. Because Game Freak, the way when they develop Pokemon is every Pokemon is an individual Pokemon. They are themselves an independent thing. No two things are identical, no two things are the same. And by just basically reducing everything to numbers and odds, it sucks out that personality, that identity from everything. Which, when that is what is happening at a large scale, it makes sense why they would, shiny like them. The other part also is that shiny Pokemon are generally hacked when it is legendary, at least it was for a long time. So by shiny locking legendaries, it makes it significantly easier to catch people who are hacking and, generating shiny Pokemon. So there is that too, which is they've been cracking down very aggressively on the hacking, which I'm all for. Hello there, White Charisma. How you doing? No idea what that means. But again, guys, if you haven't done so already, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more. But yeah, no, there's a number of reasons why shiny locking things happened. And, generally, anything that reduces or at least makes it easier to catch hackers, I'm generally for, because I am one of the most ardent anti-genning people you will ever find. And whenever I play Pokemon competitively, I will always and only use Pokemon that I can vouch for the origin of myself. I catch, breed, and train my own things. No idea what that means. Yes, the thing is, I am a shiny hunter. But the thing is, the reason I do shiny hunting is actually specifically because, well, content. If it weren't for, the channel, I wouldn't shiny hunt. That's kind of what I mean. There are people who do shiny and they just stay forever. That's one of the things about my own living shiny decks. I am never going to use, 99% of the Pokemon that are in my living shiny decks. Because there's over 1,000 Pokemon these days. Even if I have 99 of them, even if I use 1% of that is still 10 shinies. I'm using maybe 3-4% of my entire living shiny decks when I ever do anything with them. The rest of them will just forever sit in the PC doing nothing. Which is kind of an illustrator of that. But yes, again, that is a perfect illustrator of the exact thing. Getting ice cream, nice. Very, 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 very nice. Very delightful. Coffee. Okay. Wait, anxious question mentioned me. What did Christian send me? A little bit worried about that. Okay. Really? Interesting. Interesting, Christian. Fun. Interesting. But I got some ideas. I've got some ideas for things. Right. I got some ideas for things. But yeah, no, again, that's kind of the illustrator of the exact thing itself. That shiny hunting has just become basically a thing of strings of odds and numbers and time. Literally, the entire reason I am shiny hunting this Lugia is because of a joke that I made when I was shiny hunting Ho-Oh. That it would be faster to hunt in this game than it would have been to do Dynamax Adventures. Which, because of the numbers, it actually is faster to hunt in something that is not Dynamax Adventures than it is to hunt in Dynamax Adventures. It's mostly just how long DAs take for a single encounter. it is actually better to go just old school encounters, just soft resets. With the shiny charm in a game like Ultra Ultimate. I think even without the shiny charm, it actually is faster. But again, that's the thing of just like the numbers to figure out at some point. But again, is one of the freaking things of my brain which just works in all numbers. Now I'm gonna go. Well, I mean, thank you, Yodaman, for the lurks. Come on the mods to go grab Yodaman's link, please. How do you do, Yodaman? But the thing is, I wouldn't really say I'm a shiny hunter, more as I am just a shiny collector. And I'm primarily a battler. Like, battling is my primary passion when it comes to the community and, like, the single-player mode of the game. But I do shiny hunting because, one, it's something to do. Once you get to Lugia, shiny hunting for it? I am going to try to get Lugia in a luxury ball if I can secure luxury balls. I don't actually know where to get the luxury ball in this game. I think maybe it's the lottery. But I will probably be using the timer ball, the ultra ball, dusk ball to get the Lugia. Maybe actually just go dusk ball on it. But I will be keeping track of every turn Lugia has. Because if Lugia gets close to using struggle, I will use the Master Ball. So I will be keeping the Lugia. I will make sure, because I don't want to lose the Lugia's shiny. I don't want to fail it. So we'll try to get it in a styled Pokeball, but we're not running the risk because I know Lugia has very few power points for moves. So let me go check that. They're in the shop somewhere in a city. But I believe if it is a post-game one. So I do remember a lot of the special Pokeballs were gotten from the Goldenrod lottery system. Man, actually, the only person I'm watching when it comes to knowledge and lore and knowledge around Pokemon stuff. Thank you! A lot of it is just I spend like way too much time studying Pokemon stuff. You know, it is a curse. It is cursed. It is cursed with knowledge. Pokeball Pokemon. Sarah B. I know Dusk Balls are in black. Really? Dusk Balls in Blackthorn? Really? Alright. I will go for those then. Of those who don't know, the luxury ball is what I like to catch all my shinies in. Wow, what a waste. 1 HP. What a waste. Yes, Goldenrod Department Store. Sunday. So, the only way to get it is basically RNG. Our good friend RN Joey. So that's not looking too good. Dusk Ball, though. Let's go for Dusk Ball. I need to teach Entei Dig. Dusk Ball. Dusk Ball. Why is Sludge poisoning literally every time? Literally every single turn. Okay, now using Minimize. No, Dusk Ball. I said Dusk Ball. Sarah B. Dusk Ball. Serve. Meta, can I ask, would you ever want to play Godzilla games on the channel? Oh, yes. Oh, that is the plan, Viking. The thing is, the plan is to play those when the channel gets significantly larger. Nope. Whitney's Miltank is easy. Whitney's Miltank is a very easy Pokemon to handle. The only reason why Whitney's Miltank historically has been difficult to deal with is just because we don't know how to deal with it. There is nowhere to... Actually, wait, no, there is... Blackthorn. Okay, so it is. Safari Zone Gate, too, really? Okay, so it's at Safari Zone Gate. Which, I mean, we need to go to there anyway. Which actually, now that it is 8 p.m., we can go and grab the final member of the team. Okay, so the luxury ball is actually obtainable in Golden Rod City on Sunday, the 6th floor department store. Yes! That is what I just looked that up. But maybe it can be gotten other ways. I know the Dusk Ball's in, Safari Zone Gate. Shopping. Nope! Wait, no, wait. Nope, it is only from the thing. It is only from there. So now let's go catch our last member of the team. That is not, nope. Giratina did not create Yveltal. Giratina was inside of the distortion world, trapped there, and Giratina is simply antimatter. The Dusk Ball is buyable in Blackthorn City. But not the Luxury Ball, it seems. Yeah, no, Giratina was just trapped in the distortion world all the time. So Giratina did not create Yveltal. There we go. Sweet World's not better, so Sweet will go take for a walk. Yeah, now we can go and we can actually get our last team member, which is a 5% encounter. We have a 5% chance of finding... I do have a Pokewalker. The thing is, I don't have any batteries for it. So that's a little bit of a problem. Not really. It was more so just knowing how to go around it. Because the thing is, Whitney's Miltank is only a problem if it is able to set up the rollout. If rollout is not able to stack, it is not a problem. So interrupting it with things like, you know, paralysis or like just attack dropping with things make it very, very easy. But actually, I would recommend going and watching that series, the start of the series. I actually don't remember how we dealt with it. But yeah, no, we didn't have too hard of a time dealing with Whitney's Miltank. Glare, yeah. But now we can actually go and find the final member of the team, which is good. Defense Girl. But yeah, no, it's the Miltank. Yeah, there actually was a video, so it's Claire. Yes, Claire is vastly harder. The thing is, Claire intrinsically matches well against everything in the game, because you don't have dragon types by this point. Whereas Whitney is hard in quotes because we don't really know what we're doing. But Claire is hard because her team literally has Pokemon you have no means of actually taking on by that point, unless you have one specific Pokemon, which you go and you get a Kingdra. And the only way you get a Kingdra is if you like fish for Dratini, get a Dragon Scale, and trade. You need one specific Pokemon. And even then, it's only a 50-50 shot, because again, it's a mirror matchup. How is your weekend? Weekend's been doing quite good. Yeah. Yeah, Whitney's Miltank is not very difficult to handle if you go in... Like, Whitney's Miltank is basically the same degree of it's difficult in the same way that... Well, I mean, I can't even say that trainer because that's actually a big video topic we're covering in a couple of weeks. Well, similar thing. Whitney's Miltank being difficult is basically the same kind of front-loaded question that Gen 1 being the hardest gen because like the level cap is. It's just kind of this madness mantra that's gotten repeated over and over and over and over again. And no one really goes to the root of it to see, is this actually the case, or is it something very different from what we think it is? And the reality is, it's very different than we think it is. You know, Whitney's Miltank is difficult because we don't really know how to play the game at that point. And we don't really have, like, we don't go out of our way to go train and stuff. Like, you don't even need the Heracross to beat it. It's like if you have, like, anything with a decent amount of physical defense. Most of us generally pick a Quilava, and Quilava gets absolutely obliterated by the rollout. Most of us have male Pokemon because the starter is generally male, and nothing has Attract, which does well against that. Special dialogue if you have a Dragon Fang. Yes. How's your weekend? Trying to... Yes, we stream every day. If I do not stream one day... if you don't hear out of me and say, okay, we're not going to be streaming today for, a reason, then assume something catastrophic happened. Because I always make sure to stream every day, even if it is for only an hour and a half. Because I do want to, try and stream every day. Gotta get the algorithm going. But yeah, no, if I don't stream a day, generally assume something happened to prevent me from streaming. Like a power outage, or, just something in personal life happened, or, some last minute thing came up. Generally assume that to be the case. Because that is really what happens sometimes. So yes. Hello there, main event Jacoby, how do you do? But yeah, so we are looking for our final member of the team. And based on the location, the fact that I said it is only available during the nighttime, and it is a 5% chance encounter, I think you may be able to figure out what it is. Also, fun fact, you can actually find wild Steelix in here, and Steelix is not what we're looking for, though. Hi, Jake. Medivac, Caliper, Iron Thorns, Aragorn, Godzilla, your favorite. I mean, I love all of them. I think they're all awesome. Cliff Cave. One of the new areas added to the game. See, this area of the game is the entire reason that I saw those Let's Go Togepi, Let's Go Wooper leaks, and was like, these leaks are complete bullshit. Because it mentioned Route 48, the Safari Zone, Route 47, and Cliff Cave. And it said it was Gold, Silver, and Crystal remakes. This area did not exist in Gold, Silver, Crystal. So to say that that's a Gold, Silver, Crystal remake with this area in it is complete bullshit. Because this area didn't exist then. This was added for Heart Gold and Soul Silver. Do you have Black and White too? Yep. I have Black and White too. I do not have the mystery gifts. I do not have those medals before the GTS went down. I do not have those. Yeah, I didn't get my Black and White 2 copies until well after the GTS actually went down. But yeah, no, I mean, we're going to be trying to get all of them. I don't really look into leaks. Exactly, I mean, that's the other thing. Is, like, leaks are bullshit 99% of the time. Can you shiny hunt a Tyranitar? No. You cannot shiny hunt specifically Tyranitar, but you can hunt for Larvitar. Oh, there's a way to get the only ones? Oh, yeah, right. There are, like, fans do have, like, special servers open that you can actually join and get those. No. Larvitar is not here in the daytime. Larvitar is in the Safari Zone. Yeah, Pupitar is also in the Safari Zone. I believe Pupitar may be in Mount Silver as well. But yeah, no, here is Misdreavus. Okay, 5% chance. It is literally... It is literally a 1 in 5 shot. I mean, it is a 1 in 20 shot. Yep. Yep, Misdreavus 1 in 5. Like, the Zubat is as rare as Misdreavus. So, The fact that I have already found a Misdreavus, the fact that I've already found a Zubat and I have not found a Misdreavus is terrifying. Yep, Misdreavus is the final member of the team. Do you own one? Yes, I have the entire Tyranitar family shiny. We got that in Scarlet Violet. Yeah, that's a Scarlet version exclusive. Yes. Shame some new Gen 2 was. Yep, I agree that wholeheartedly. Like, the thing is, it makes sense why a lot of Johto Pokemon were added only in Kanto postgame initially, because when this game was basically made as Kanto DLC Part 2 Electric Boogaloo. You know, when a lot of the Pokemon that actually exist and were added in Generation 2 were basically Kanto's reject bin. You know, these were the Pokemon that did not make it into Generation 1 because they had to be cut for some reason or another, and they just reused them and added them into the game. A few of them were original new creations, but a lot of them were actually just reused from Gen 1, just from the bin that was cut from Gen 1. I'll never forget that I literally added Larvitar on my own team after I got 6 good Pokemon. I think you can actually get Larvitar well before you fight Claire. You know, I think you can get Larvitar after you get the secret potion for Ampharos. Same time it takes to build incentive to go Kanto and explore. See, I agree and I disagree with that, because the way that I look at all the Pokemon games is this. I look at them in, I want to use what was newly added in this game. So I want to use the Pokemon that were added in Johto when I play a Johto game. You know, I want to use the Pokemon that were added here when I can. Because if I just end up reusing the same Pokemon over and over again, like if I reuse, you know, Golem in every game you can get a Golem in. If I reused, you know, Raichu in every game you can get a Raichu in. It would just, at that point, I'm not really playing a new game. I'm just playing, you know, the same set. I'm just playing a different set piece with the same exact team 99% of the time. Which is why I always make, you know, a very considered effort to always use what is newly added each game, or at least what is original to that version, so that I can experience the... There is Misdreavus! Misdreavus agrees! Finally! I think Pokemon will bring back Shadow Pokemon. Nope. The main reason I don't think they're going to bring back the Shadow Pokemon comes from one very, very big thing. They don't own the rights to Shadow Pokemon. See, this is where Pokemon games gets into complicated legalese territory. Because they don't own everything. They worked on that with Genius Sonority, or I forget what the thing is, and that company kind of like semi-imploded. And basically, the rights to Shadow Pokemon kind of exists in a legal limbo. And there's not really a concrete way of doing stuff that exists in a legal limbo. Thank you, exactly, that's why. Thank you! Same way, Kage, same way. New stuff only. Hello, Jared. Finally, the JoJo Ghost. Why is Misdreavus the JoJo Ghost? Please explain, Jared. And yes, that is a JoJo reference. Get on the ball. Stay on the freaking ball, Misdreavus. What moves do you know, Misdreavus? Do you know any move of self-inflicted KO? Because if not, I will actually use Signal Beam on you. Alright, let's see. You are level 20. Mean Look. Confused. Look, you have no move that you have no self-inflicted damage. Okay. Inside JoJo. Yep. Well, Kadabra was in legal limbo for a different reason. But yes. Sort of a similar concept is that. Where there's a legal limbo associated with it. And that kind of prevents that from happening. Look at the hair and tell me that's not the same hairstyle as Star Platinum. Let me check. Star Platinum. You know what? You're not. I hate it, Jay. I hate it, Jared. You're right. I absolutely hate it. And you're right. And I can't unsee it. Yeah. It's even, like, the same color. I hate it. Thanks, I hate it. This is cursed knowledge. This is absolutely cursed knowledge, Jared. Yes. You can only get Mismagius after beating the game. You need to beat Lance to get access to the various evolutionary stones in the Pokeathlon. Very important question. Why are you choosing Pokemon Lantern? The reason why. I want to use Pokemon I've never used before. Again, that's sort of like the same thing as goes into what I mentioned before about only using Pokemon from that region. Basically, all of the quote-unquote good Pokemon that I like from Johto, I've already used for the Heart Gold and Soul Silver Let's Plays. You know, the stuff like Mamoswine, Heracross, Yanmega, you know, Typhlosion, Togekiss, Feraligatr, Houndoom, Tyranitar. Yeah, those. I've used all of those already. And I kind of have this thing of, I like not using the same Pokemon over and over and over again. So I want to try to use different Pokemon each and every time, so I can fully experience everything that the region has to offer. You know, the good and the bad. You know, except for Kanto, because like there's so many Pokemon in Kanto that suck. I cannot, they are border. Well, then again, in a Kanto game, everything has such bad stats. Everything is actually like a relatively decent power level. So like, everything is so bad. It's actually like, it's the inverse of when no one. It's sort of the inverse of Syndrome's whole comment of when everyone's super, no one will be. It's when everything has bad stats, nothing has good stats. When everything has bad stats, nothing has bad stats. So it makes them like slightly more usable. Ew, Jolly Nature. Ew. It's so bad. It's so trash. We need to use it. I used only Pokemon with Pokemon Sword of the game. Exactly, that's the same thing. I use the new stuff. Hey, Gala. Yep. The second worst nature for a Misdreavus. Those who don't know, Jolly Nature is minus special attack up in speed. There is only one nature I would say that is worse than it. So at the very least, you can use the speed boost, sort of. The one nature that is worse is Adamant. Because you are never going to use a physical move on a freaking Misdreavus unless you are higher than a kite. Because that thing has, what, a, like, 65 physical attack? And also, I'm gonna go grab my TM Dig. Because I know that's in the National Park, and I want to teach that to Entei, because we have a couple of Poison-type battles up ahead, and I want to actually have it for that. Yeah, Timid would have been absolutely better. Timid would have been the absolute play. But sadly, we did not get Timid Nature. But once again, if you haven't done so already, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. So, yeah, we're putting our saving of, you know, the region on hold. Because, I mean, like, Team Rocket already got their asses handed to them, you know, 3 years ago. What do they need us to do anything for? That's where TM Dig is. I want to go grab that for Entei. You could indeed say Entei at your own risk. Yes. Again, I feed on puns. They are literally what sustain me. They are literally what sustain me. TM dig. I hate that I know the exact location of a lot of these things. There we go. And TM dig. You go on to Entei, because Entei does not get Earthquake. However, Gouging Fire does get Earthquake. One of the many reasons Gouging Fire is better. Well, then again, you get Sacred Fire now. You get Sacred Fire these days, so maybe you're slightly better in some ways. But then again, I mean, I'd still use. I mean, Gouging Fire also gets Dragon Dance. So yeah, no. Gouging Fire is just better. Gouging Fire is just straight up better. I use it with Magieth. Meta, why is my Haxorus and Scarlet built as a tank? It can take many powerful moves. I mean, again, that's the beauty of Pokemon. You can build everything differently. You know, I mean, I prefer Hax as a brute force hyper-aggressive machine. You know, literally go for the throat. But, I mean, everyone can build it different. That is the beauty of the series. Youngster Joey, I don't care about your stupid Rattata. It is Kanto Gen 1 trash. It is bad. I don't care about your top percentage Rattata is still a Rattata. Also, apparently the gift, Spearow right there is shiny locked. I believe. Or let's clear out the infestation from the radio tower. Let's go wipe out these fools. We've got a whole lot of experience points to get. See, this is why I wanted to save the amulet, the clearing out this place for right here. Because I want the amulet coin for the extra money so I can get more timer balls. And, well, or dusk balls. I'll need to actually do the calculation of whether or not it's better to go for dusk balls or timer balls. So I believe the dusk ball is just better. So I think it's, what, 40 turns is what it takes for Lugia? I think it's 40 turns is what it takes to get the max power. Legendary Pokemon HGSS. Cerebi, there we go. Yeah, Cerebi I know has the moves. Cerebi's got the moves. There you go, legendary Pokemon, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, HGSS. Surf! Extra sensory. I'm pretty sure, yeah, Rain Dance I think is what, like 5 PP. 30 power points. 5. And Hydro Miss is also, yeah. Lugia has 45 turns, assuming it doesn't get paralyzed. Cerebi is one of my favorite places to go for everything, just for all the enemies, because it gives you the exact level and the moves they know when you fight them. It's great. I freaking love it. Imagine having a Focus Action Endeavor Quick Attack on Rattata. Ghost types! I introduce you to ghost types. And leftovers. And also Rocky Helmet and Rough Skin and Iron Barbs. Fear strats. Or what? I mean, or like any weather team. Cerebi not. I mean, the other thing, like, I prefer the way Cerebi organizes everything, because like the way Bulbapedia lays out its info is very comprehensive, and I like it. Like, a part of me actually really likes the way Bulbapedia has it laid out. I just don't like how the anime information is at the top of the page. If those wondering, there's a reason why Bulbapedia has the anime information for Pokemon literally at the top of the page. It's because when Bulbapedia was made, the anime was more popular than the games. Just let that sink in. Just let that sink in. The anime, which was a tool designed to sell the games, was at one point and sustained more popular than the games themselves. You've done Let's Plays of other regions. Is it just... It is, we've done them of the Johto games, so Heart Gold, Soul Silver. We've done Black and White and Black and White 2. We have done Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee, but that one is like still semi-unfinished because I still have, like, the master trainers to go through. So it's done for all intents and purposes, but I still have to do the master trainers. But I still want to show I want to show the master trainers at some point. So there is still like something to do that. But yeah, no, we have plans for a lot of the other games too. Like I'm gonna do BDSP at some point. I'm going to do X and Y. Oras was actually also on the cards for a while. Well, Scarlet Violet wasn't done as a Let's Play. Scarlet Violet was done as a live playthrough series. So, that was a bit different. But I guess, like, there is a playthrough series of it. I probably should make that a playlist at some point. Yep, I mentioned BDSP. BDSP is on the list eventually. I mean, I like BDSP. I genuinely think BDSP is a good game. Like, it does not deserve the flack it gets. Like, I will stake, like, the channel on this. BDSP is going to go down in a similar way that Black and White did, where it is reviled within the community for years. And then, years later, it is going to come back with a vengeance. And people are going to be, this game was super underappreciated. This game was actually really good. And, like, that is going to happen. I am calling it. I know it's you as well, since like, for me it is, I know the issue of the original Johto, the original Sinnoh games were my first games I ever played of Pokemon. Like, the first games I played of Pokemon were the original Sinnoh games. If there is anyone who should have nostalgia for Sinnoh, it is someone who played the original games as their first game. I will critique those games of Oblivion because I believe you need to be able to critique what you love. Like, I love Unova. I will still critique it. You know, I love Godzilla. I will critique the living hell out of those movies. Because I love them, I will critique them. And that's one of the reasons why, like, when I see BDSP, it's like, I see this game brought massive improvements. This game did a lot that players, like, legitimately wanted. And I think another part of it also is like a lot of the bigger names, like, they say bad stuff about things, and then the community feels, well, the big people are saying this thing, so we go along with what they're saying because they know what's right. And then that trickles down to a lot of the smaller creators where they feel pressured into saying the same thing that everyone else is saying, so that way, you know, they don't become a laughing stock. Because if you ever said good things about Unova when Unova came out, you would get, like, laughed off the face of the internet. Like, people do not realize how horrible it was if you were a fan of Generation 5 when Gen 5 was out. You know, the things like before Sword and Shield, you're a terrible person if you want to get these games. That basically happened back in Generation 5. That is the root of a lot of that stuff. So it's like, you basically had to go along with the whole Gen 5 hate when Gen 5 was out, and that's kind of the way a lot of things have been for a long time. And then years go by, and then eventually those people who, like, they kept silent, the small channels that grew and grew and grew and grew and grew, who had the following of people that, you know, didn't go along with that same thing. Like, you know, these games were underrated. These games are actually, like, genuinely, you know, kind of good. Not the greatest thing in the world, but they were genuinely quite good. They eventually grow in prominence, and then those voices are then able to be, you know, spoken. Hello there! Exactly, I was one of the detractors myself back then. Also, hello there, Reverend Rollomops. How are you doing? That is an absolute top-tier name. And again, if you guys haven't done so already, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Like, again, The best example is Unova. Look how much Unova was hated at release. It is now basically hailed as probably the best game of the series. Like, it had a fantastic turnaround, entirely because the people who grew up with the game were like, we appreciate a lot of the things this game did. They didn't have a lot of things tied into nostalgia. They basically, well, I mean, I also want to say that, like, there were people that didn't have an ego on the line, I guess is the best way of boiling it down. They could speak open and freely about the thing, and now they can make their voices heard. Which is why there was, like, this huge, like, a decade-long delay, because they were, what, like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years old when that happened? Well, now they have, you know, Twitter, they have YouTube channels. You know, they're my age. They can actually make their voices heard now, and, you know, bring in that new opinion that just wasn't there before. Which is why, you know, like, probably 10 years, there's gonna be a huge thing of, you know, BDSP was underrated. Also, I'll be back in a little bit. It's important to hydrate or dihydrate, friends. And we hydrate if only to outlive our enemies. Which is Team Rocket in this instance. It does, at sometimes, kind of amuse me how polar opposite I am to a lot of the, like, mainline thought of the series, where it's like, I hate Megas, I actually like Dynamaxing, I don't care for Gen 1, I love Gen 5, I like BDSP, I don't like Legends Arceus. It's like, everything that is the opposite of, like, the common community thought is what I have. It's like, you know, it's not deliberately contrarian. It's, I look from the, like, outside perspective of, like, separating the game itself from what are my, like, Unova. I like Unova. There's a lot of problems with it. But overall, it does a lot of things that the games otherwise don't do. I don't like Gen 6, but I can appreciate what it did for the whole series in restoring faith to a degree. Oh, what's the question? Can I ask Madam Axis what Godzilla movie you watched is fail? I have no idea what you're asking on that, Viking. I don't know what you're asking on that. You know, like, again, I love those games. Like, you know, yes, if someone is going to say, you know, things that are, you know, not good, I will fight. Jade's already sent me that, Jared. Jade already beat you. I put my own opinions. Exactly. Like, I mean, a lot of Pokemon I like because a lot of the same reasons. Like, I love Garchomp. I love Volcarona. I love Metagross. I love Excadrill. I love, you know, Dialga, literally my favorite legendary. It's like, there are a number of commonalities I have with, like, you know, of course, the community as a whole, but also, like, there are a number that I will draw a red line. It's like, no. I think the egregious fan service is a legitimate problem. You know, my opinion is, if fan service gets into a point where it is warping the fabric of the game itself, that's a problem. And that should not be allowed. Which is my biggest issue with things like Megas and, you know, systems like that, is like, it basically reduces competitive, which, again, I am a big competitive fan, like, I love competitive. Where it reduces competitive from a strategy-oriented thing into a just blatant popularity contest, which I don't agree with. What Godzilla movie is not in the greatest compared to all the other movies? There's several. I would say Son of Godzilla. Yeah, Son of Godzilla is definitely not up to scratch. Yeah, got that one. God, what's that other one's name? It is, there's only one Godzilla movie I haven't seen I mean, I've seen it, but I don't remember it in full, and that's Ibara, Horror of the Deep. But that one was, like, not bad. That one, like, I mean, Godzilla vs. Hedorah, which is Godzilla vs. the Smog Monster, is a bit weird, but it's not a bad movie. I'd say... Yeah, I'd say really the worst... Godzilla's Revenge! Yes. Yes, Son of Godzilla and Godzilla's Revenge. Those are really the only two Godzilla movies that I'd say are, like, not good. But for some, they may be so bad it's good. Like, I mean, I just don't care for Minya. I just simply don't care for it. Or Minilla, or whatever, however the hell you pronounce that thing's name. I just simply don't care for it, which is probably why I don't care for the movie. Like, I used to hate the 1998 American Godzilla movie. I actually do, I genuinely have a soft spot for it nowadays. Like, I don't hate it. I used to passionately hate that movie. But I was like, no, I actually kind of like it. It's like, it's, I wouldn't go out of my way to watch it, but if, like, there's nothing on TV, and I see, you know, that movie, I was like, you know what, I'll go turn it on. It's sort of like the Phantom Menace in a way, where it's like, I don't hate it. I won't go out of my way to watch it, unless I'm doing, like, a full Star Wars series watch through, and even then, I only watch the Phantom Menace if I'm doing a full series Star Wars watch through, and when I do a full series Star Wars watch through, I only watch the prequel trilogy, Star Wars The Clone Wars, and the original trilogy. I don't watch anything. I will watch Rogue One, but like Force Awakens onward, I don't watch those. To be or not to be? Ha! Funny. Funny guy. Proton. It's Proton John! I forgot how long the Team Rocket radio tower takeover thing was. I did not realize it was like this freaking long. But also something to remember, Viking. The Godzilla franchise is what, like 38 movies? And also, any of the Godzilla Netflix movies. You can just immediately skip every single one of the Godzilla Netflix movies. They suck. Just don't bother. It's not worth it. It literally turns Ghidorah into fucking space ramen. It's stupid space ramen. That is not my joke, by the way. That is something one of my friends says. That is their joke that I just co-opted. It's not all that mean, but it checks out. No. I did click Skype there. I misclicked. Well, misclicked. We roll them. We roll with the misclicks. So we're probably gonna get Giga drained and absolutely game ended by this thing. Oh, Poison Powder. Okay. Okay. What is the movie? I mean, everyone's gonna have like a different Godzilla movie they like the most or dislike. Because, like, again, there's like almost 40 of them at this point. You're gonna have very wildly differing thoughts on all of them. Where usually by the poison. He cans. He can or he cannot. He cans not. I don't know. I can't make a pun. It's literally a snake backwards. Great creativity, guys! It's literally snake backwards. Wasn't a fan of PLA either. I liked it, but like, for me, it is. For me, my issue with Legends is it's too grindy. You know, it's like, I mean, I do like some games where there's a little bit of grind, but it's like, it's just a first playthrough. There's very little replay value, because, like, for me, the replay value of Pokemon games is going back and going through the entire game again with a different team, and just, you know, seeing how different teams do. You know, like literally what I'm doing here with this team. You know, using Lantern, using Natu, using Sudowoodo, using, you know, Entei, Misdreavus. These are all Pokemon I've never used before in a playthrough. And like, because there's a lot of Pokemon you have to battle, a lot of different gym leaders, a lot of these NPCs you have to battle, where you can have, you know, individual experience with every single Pokemon that you're using. With Legends Arceus, there's really not that many battles to have, so the one major component of Pokemon, which is, you know, having this huge cast of Pokemon to use, and, you know, doing battle with them where every battle is different. With Legends, there's, like, maybe 4 or 5 battles where there's, like, 2 or more Pokemon that are your level. And I think all of them, other than Volo, only have, like, 3 at most. You know, you're fighting, you know, maybe, like, 12, 13 Pokemon in total that are, like, actual full battles. You know, as in, you know, relatively full battles. As opposed to in this game, you're maybe fighting over 100. You can't really bond with a Pokemon or a team of Pokemon in the same way when, you know, maybe they're only gonna knock out, like, 3 or 4 major Pokemon in a story, whereas, you know, with this one, you know, you try and rotate your team, you know, in every gym battle, in every battle. You know, they're each getting, you know, maybe 20, 30 KOs under their belts. Anyone who had hope for a live-action Avatar with a fool? I mean, I feel it had a decent chance of existing. Maybe the whole reason they made that live-action Avatar show was to gauge whether or not there was any interest in it. So that way they could say, yeah, there's gonna be a new Avatar animated series, and it builds even more hype and is even more successful. What if the entire plan was have that live-action Avatar series flop so they could drum up more hype for an animated series? If that was the case, you know what? That's a big brain play, gamers. I'm the same way the way through the Pokemon music. Exactly! Look, the other thing is, there's so many cool Hisui Pokemon! I would love to use Ursaluna. I'd love to use Hoodra. I'd love to use Hilligant. But it's like, you get maybe 2 battles with them. Like, I struggle to bond with Pokemon when I only use them for, like, 2 battles. And again, literally one of those battles is Volo fucking cheats. He uses literal god-level hacks and bullshit to win. Well, I have a friend who gave me Ursaluna. Oh yeah, Ursaluna is amazing when it comes to Terra raids. Flame Orb, Guts, Belly Drum, it's 6 times normal damage. Facade for even more damage. And then, like, Drain Punch if you want Drain Punch. It's terrifying. It is literally, like, Ursaluna is the Pokemon definition of stay strapped or get clapped. Again, I would love to use an Ursaluna in a playthrough of Legends. It's just so difficult. It is good against Clodsire. It is very good against Clodsire. Surf! Merciless as tidal waves. And once again, if anyone understands that reference, you get to be my friend. That is a reference. Okay, we should be decently leveled. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Archer's Houndoom is level 36, I think. I do love the music of this. Item take. Item give. I want to have Yeah, Sudowoodo... Like, I am a little bit sad my Sudowoodo has, Sturdy, not Rockhead. Because if it had Rockhead, when we get to Blackthorn City, I could give it Woodhammer. And no recoil Woodhammer is fun. Good night. Have a good night, Viking. I love... Rockhead is such a fun ability. I love it. Yeah, I didn't think of that until after I'd already caught it and saved. I was like, oh, I could have gone for Rockhead. Ah, yes. Shenanigans time. You know what? We already got what we needed. Yep. Sturdy is so bad. It's so useless. Like, Gen 5. It's so good. Next stream is going to be tomorrow at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's so good. In Gen 5 onwards, it's not the best ability in the world, but it's like you could use Sturdy on a team and like actually do some shenanigans with it. Like there's stuff you can do with it. Murkrow. Yeah, I mean, I've used a Honchkrow before. Not bad. I mean, I used it in BDSP and like at the freaking shreds. Because, Super Luck Honchkrow with Scope Lens and, high crit moves is kind of fun. A little bit of shenanigans. Again, a little bit of shenanigans, a lot of bit of fun. Love it. I hate Origin Dialga's design. My boy, Dialga, my favorite legendary, tried to swallow a sub-sandwich whole, and it just got stuck in its neck. I hate that thing's design. I mean, I don't like Origin Palkia either, but Origin Dialga personally offends me because I love Dialga so much. Origin Palkia, I like Palkia. I think it's pretty cool. But I don't like Palkia in the same way that I like Dialga. And it's just, it is a very visceral, very personal hatred that I feel towards Origin Dialga. I mean, I also hate it because it's just default better than regular Dialga. Like, the fact that it loses 20 physical attack and it gains 20 more physical defense, or, yeah, 20 more physical defense, 20 more special defense. Exactly, literally, Origin Dialga looks like it tried to eat a sub-sandwich whole and got stuck in its neck. Let's see, is it 20 more physical defense, 20 more special defense? Dialga, Cerebi. Because, like, I'm fairly certain it is Origin Dialga has 20 more physical defense, which just gives it a significantly more powerful body press. You know, 120 physical defense versus 100 physical defense is nothing to scoff at. You know, Origin Palkia is like freaking 120 speed. That's terrifying. Like, oh no, 120. Yeah, no. Wait, what? Oh, wait! No, Origin Dialga gains 10 more special defense. Okay, I'm okay with that then. Okay, it's not default better then. It's the same body press, okay. But Origin Palkia is like 120 speed. That's freaking ungodly. Like, whoever thought of giving Origin Palkia 120 speed, like, what were they on? Because, like, 120 speed is Gengar level speed. Gengar or Alakazam level speed. It's terrifying. And, like, those things are glass. Which makes up for, like, their absurd speed. 120 speed. Like, just to put in perspective Palkia's stats. 120 speed. 150 special attack. 120 special defense. 100 physical defense. Like, it's horrifying. Now, I mean, it's balanced out by the fact that it can't run an item other than the Lustrous Globe. But, like, 120 speed. 120 speed. That is a hell of a thing. You made to get this far. You must be quite a trainer. Did to take over the Raider Tower and officially announce our comeback. We need to bring up Boss Giovanni from solitary training. Reign from glory. We're not allowed to interview without meticulous plans. Let's take down this nerd. Let's take down this Giovanni simp. Because after all, you can't spell simple without simp. Let's take him down. Let's take him down. Let's take down these Kanto clowns with some good old-fashioned Johto rocks. Yeah, so it's a shame you can't get Houndour before you beat the game, because I actually do really like Houndoom. It's frail as crap, but I do like it. If you had a nickel for every time a god of time an issue with a submarine stamp, I have 2 nickels. Wait, what was the second one, Jared? What is the second one? Because the only one I know is Dialga. Like, I don't think Kronos had. Of course, we got flinched. You know what? I'm a dog person, not a cat person. But Entei is they. Oh no, Scooby Doom. That's a new one. I have not heard Scooby Doom before, but I like that one. I always called it Fluffy, because I'm a big fan of Call of Duty Zombies. And Fluffy is the name of the original Hellhound. Oh, level 38. Yeah, you have like, you're of a 50 physical defense. Yeah, your physical defense is not. Why? Wow. Stomp. Time for you to taste defeat. Sorry, again, I feed on stupid puns. Nope, I have never played Fallout. Heard good things, though. Psycho Shift, that ability that move is completely useless. It's a neat idea. And I actually had some ideas for a Psycho Shift in some draft leagues, but I can't use it. It's just not good. What color was my cow? I have no idea, Jade. I have no clue, Jade. Again and again, the user wave while a resurgence reaches news of Giovanni. Giovanni simp. Let's kick his ass. Lantern! Why I need to find it? I don't know, Jade. It's impossible. Impossible. Giovanni simp. Again, you can't spell simple without simp. Like, one of my favorite phrases, Archer. No, see again, he's a Giovanni simp. He's a simp. Again, friendly reminder. Team Aqua's boss literally I think it's Matt, literally calls 2 grunts in the Hoenn games simps. Oh god, I love that game. That game is... The writing in those games was great. We obtained the Silver Wing. The Silver Wing is ours. Use the Timber Tower right here. The tower's place is out. The Silver Tower. The Tower. We're allowed the Silver Wing. Can't spell sim without C. I like this guy. I like this guy. He's great. I love this. You're expecting something? This is what they call fake out. I love that. I love that. Like, I love that. That when I did the Let's Play of it, I completely forgot he does that, and that has always stuck with me anytime they do a playthrough. I love that he does it. It's just, I find it funny. Nebula. Nebula. I hate that, Jared. I hate that. That is the second bit of cursed knowledge you have given me today. I don't get paid enough for this. I do not get paid nearly enough for this. Alright. Yeah, now we can go. Now we can go and fight. I have a headache again. It's good to talk. It's not bananas. Fair enough. Fair enough. You turn Pokemon to full health. Blast the Pokemon to full HP. We're good. Okay, now we just switch out our stuff. We do a little bit of reversing, and then we go to fall asleep. I should apologize. I'm going to begin. Okay. Yeah, and now we just do a little bit of team preps. We do a little bit of shenanigans. We do a little bit of fighting. We do a little bit of battling. Wait. I think we need an HM. I think in order to get through Ice Cave, we actually need strength. Mudkip. Oh no, Mudkip. Jade has already fallen asleep. Okay, you can't even learn strength. Oh my gosh. Farfetch'd, you're useless. Farfetch'd. This is why we needed Surfetch'd. This is why we needed the Chad Surfetch'd into existence. Because you're bad. Farfetch'd. Your life is just constant skill issues. But yeah, I think we're probably going to be ending off. We're going to get through the Ice Cave. And then I think we're going to be ending off. Because I am going to go grind up everything for money. I am going to level the team up, get a Caesar, and then we're going to go fight Claire. We're going to kick Claire's ass. And then we're going to go shiny hunt Lugia. Yes, Krabby can learn strength. Krabby. It's the Krusty Krabby. Because it's been dipped in deep frying oil. Those who don't know, I am a big fan of seafood. I love seafood. This has been fun. Yep. But yeah, I just want to get through the Ice Cave. And I want... I know there's like some trains gonna ambush you. Chad, you know what? We are getting called by the actual Chad. So you know what? We will take the call from this actual Chad, who is known as Chad. Because again, his name is literally Chad. Alright. Alright, there we go. All good. Jinx. Alright. Let's go. Jared, I hate it. It literally is Star Platinum. I hate it. It is literally cursed knowledge. Jared, I don't speak Japanese. So I have to do the Richtofen voice. I'm sorry, I don't speak Japanese. Someday we're gonna be playing the Black Ops 1, 2, the World at War Black Ops 1, 2, and 3 Zombies maps. Again, those games go hard. I know, but I still don't speak Japanese. We speak one language here, Jared. American. Cause you, like, I'm literally wearing my America shirt. Like, we only speak American here, alright? Red, white, and blue. Not her rock. USA. Yeah, like despite the fact that I love Godzilla, love like Pokemon. USA #1. All right. How do we do this again? Ah, yes, I remember this puzzle now. Beep, beep, beep. I never used to be able to figure out these ice puzzles. It literally took me like an hour to do this my first time. Glad I came by MetaMax is also let everyone on board. Yes. Yes. Walk, 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 walk. You! Surprise! Pick it over there. It's an HM. One who dropped it. If that begins a waterfall, go for climbing waterfalls. Me, as a new pair of shoes before I can enjoy waterfalls. You know, I never thought about it until now, but like, this dude is just like dead. I think this guy just like dies in here because like he doesn't have any shoes. Like it's frostbite. Yes, you do need HM strength. Oh. I really hate strength puzzles. Jared, explain. Translate. I demand you translate. I demand you translate. Wait, no, I have to go this way. 3. I hate these puzzles. Whoever thought of these strength puzzles, I would like to defenestrate them. Like, whatever jackwagon thought these were a good idea, I would like to meet them, take a flaming baton, and just crack them right over the knees with it. Because these suck. There is zero joy. Lyricalnonsense.com. I will give it a look later, Jared. That's what the bullets and gentlemen. Gen 5, you don't even need HMs. Like, there is a single use of an HM you need to beat a Gen 5 game. Single usage. And it is that HM cut you need to use at the start of the game to get into the Dream Yard. After that, HMs are purely to make your life easier in backtracking or for exploration. Like, that is how HMs should be. None of this newfangled nonsense of, oh, you gotta go through all this stuff. Hey, it's Wind Up! I love Wind Up. Wind Up, Wind Up, Wind Up, Wind Up, Wind Up. I love it. I have no real way of actually hitting this thing because I have no moves. Yeah, that's why the boulders win the ground. Yep. Again, Unova just did everything better. Everything's better in Unova. And if anyone says otherwise, I'm sorry, but it's terminal. And if anyone disagrees, I am sorry, but it's terminal. USA #1. I mean, I don't quite think it's an accident that the 2 regions based on, well, technically the 3 regions based on the USA don't have any HMs, because Ore, for those who don't know, the region of Coliseum and XD, is based on Arizona. No HMs. Unova, only 1 required HM, and all the rest of them are for exploring. And Alola. Alola was the game that took out HMs. You know, there's no HMs in the Alola games. I mean, three US regions. 3 regions where there's no HMs. I don't know if it's a coincidence, but I don't think it is. Also, I think I messed up this entire puzzle. Hello, Letsune. How do you do? People say it doesn't need to lit up in here. Okay, I think I messed this up. Yes, I messed this up. Yes, I messed it up. I messed that boulder up. The boulder has messed up. Push that rock in. The rock fell down in the hole. Let's go down. Let's go back up. I have so many questions for how those boulders get reset. Like, again, it's Pokemon logic. I wonder how they get like what moves them back. What compelling force moves these boulders? Yes, okay, that's what I just shove the boulder down. Litsune hates working at Burger King some days. Well, Litsune, I will say this. Be glad you do have a job. Because I am looking for one, and I still do not have one. So I would say, even though the job does indeed suck, a railroad spike, it is better to have one. I would say. Was getting rid of Gengar's levity? Yes! Yes, it was! That thing was broken. That thing with levitate was insane. I don't know if you probably like, I don't think you know like how like absolutely just strong ghost types are. Like, that thing was just a nightmare factory. Is it close here? Okay, how do I do this again? How do I do this? Oh, wait, I think it's... Bunk. 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 There we go! Full heal! Let's go! To be honest, Litsune doesn't know how long Litsune might keep it. Well, you'll find something better someday. Yeah, I don't need the never melt ice because I know that's what's over there. You know, we might actually fight this thing because I think I can take it. I think I can take this Jinx in a fight, because the Jinx has what? Like, only special moves and, like, normie moves? Yeah, we take. And physical Ice Punch. Oh, yes, please. Oh, come on! That was a crit! Really, game? What is with all the crits that they can't find? You know what? You know. Let's see. I mean, just like with the explosion, you know, that's gonna be a clip later. It's gonna get clipped. Oh boy. But yeah, we are gonna be ending off soon after this. Like, we're gonna leave the cave And we are going to go to the Pokemon Center, and then we're going to end off. This was fun. This was honestly delightful. This was incredibly delightful. Today. Joey! Fuck off. No one wants to hear about your Rattata. Your Rattata in that Kanto trash! There we go. Hello, lady. Please, let's go work with parents. Parents are never recommended. Interesting. Sliding along this, and there we go. So this, I think, is going to be our ending off point for the day. This is going to be our ending off point. Now that we have made it to Blackthorn City. Alright. Once again, if you guys haven't done so already, please don't forget to leave a like, subscribe for more. I really thought that we started to get the Lugia encounter by now. I guess I could be wrong. But let's go find someone to go raid. Who is live? Let's see. Pokemon. Let's see who is live with some Pokemon things right now. Let's see. Oh, look. It's hacked raids. Hacked raids. Yep. Hacked raids, Indigo Disc, hacked raids, hacked trades. Yes, shiny DLC2 Union Room Indigo Disc with shiny, like, all the paradox is absolutely bullshit hacked. Mythical trading, Sword and Shield. Oh my gosh, there's so many trade bots. Like, there's so many trade bots. It absolutely causes me physical pain. Is there anyone actually playing legit Pokemon games? Okay, why the hell is Phineas and Ferb coming up when I'm searching up Pokemon stuff? Yeah, I mean, we raided Lionheart recently. But if we do, we will go raid Lionheart. He's doing a Black and White 2. Let's see if is anyone doing Unova stuff right now other than him. Yeah, like no one. It's yeah. I get we'll go raid Lionheart. No one else seems to be doing Pokemon stuff, at least popping up in the Pokemon's feed, unless it is the hacked things. And we do not condone genning of any sort here. Let's go raid Humberto. I will see you guys tomorrow. Once again, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more. You legends! You guys make all this stuff possible. See you later, Rod. Bye.